Here's a look at your daily market recap on this Tuesday, the 22nd day of October. Taking a look at what's going on at the auction barns around the state today. Kingsville livestock auction expecting about 2,500 head. They were expecting 10 to 15 full pot loads, but as of this report, they haven't got around to selling those loads yet. Still working on some smaller drafts and some odds and ends early in the day. We find one stick-out draft of 35 head of 608-pound heifers sold at $276.75. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market, they're expecting about 1,000 head today. They had several loads on the early listing of some heavy 6 and light 7-weight heifers. A couple loads of those heifers have sold as of this report. A load of 725-pound heifers, tagged as fancy, $263.10. And if that ain't high enough for you, had another load, 72 heads, 722 pounds at $265. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they were expecting about 2,000 head today. Found a couple packages that sold early in the day of some lighter weight calves at the Ozarks Regional Stockyards. 117 head of heifers sold in one consignment, 584 pounds at $270.50. Had 32 head of 460-pound steers. They were tagged as thin, $342.50. At Unionville Livestock Market, they were expecting about 1,700 head today. Including in the offering there was 6 full pot loads of those Rockin' R steers that sell once a month there. Had 6 loads this week from 865 to 882 pounds. They sold from $252 1/4 to $254.50. That'd be about $2 higher than the loads that sold last month. Box beef cutout values. Choice closed the day at $323.96, up $1 and a dime. Select at $294.80. That's down $1.41. That makes the Choice Select spread $29.16. Volume today, 142 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. As of this report, the afternoon negotiated feedlot sales report hadn't been published yet. We're doing this just a touch early today. However, we don't expect that much happened today. Expect that most trade will wait till later in the week, given that there is a cattle on feed report to be published on Friday. Speaking of that cattle on feed report, we got the early estimates out on feed numbers expected to be 99.7 with a range of 99.1 to 100.1. Placements this month, 95.8 was the pre-report estimate with a range of 94.2 to 99. The marketings, 102.2. Slightly unusual, but the range of pre-report estimates on the marketing is pretty wide this month, 98.1 to 103.4. Taking a look at the closing futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for October closed up $1 and a nickel, 188.05. December at 188.12, up 130. October feeder cattle up $1.85 at 249.42. November 248.92, up 232. Lean hogs for December, 79.12, up 85. February, 82.80, up 55. Turning our attention now to the grain markets at the elevators around the state today. Soybeans were 10 to 12 cents higher. Wheat was up 3. Corn, 5 to 7 higher. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, 416 to 422. St. Joe at 371. Kansas City at 371 to 381. Soybean bids, St. Louis 1013 to 1016, St. Joe 931 to 941, Kansas City at 926 to 981. Wheat bids in St. Louis 486 to 536. On the board of trade today, corn for December 416.5 up 7, March at 429 1/4 up 6. Soybeans November 991 3/4 up 10 3/4, January at $10 a half cent up 10 3/4. Wheat for December, $5.76, up 3 3/4. March up 4 cents, closing the day at $5.96 1/4. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your market recap for Tuesday. This is Tony Hancock.